The world is built on corruption. All the structures are designed for those who wish to have more power, step on others' power, to aggrandize themselves, to push others down. The system is designed. If you look at politics, if we have two sides as an example, two parties or three parties, let's say just in one party, to get to the top of that party, you have to have fights. You have to have wars. You have to knock each other down. You have to treat each other as demons and devils, and still enough to be on the same party and the same team to get to the top of that.
Right.
The same thing's going on with this party, where they're in contention, fights. They have to have talks with each other, display that this one's no good, and their weaknesses. And then all of a sudden, one is chosen to be in power amongst all of them. Now they're all friends. Now you have those two now fight off with each other.
Sure.
The system is designed for the ego to express its most ugliest nature, and that's how we grow in the system. Our schooling system is designed in the same way. If we raise our hand and we give an answer that, let's say, is not the right answer, other children can giggle. Oh, you're so stupid, Satyen. You're so stupid. What a dummy you are. If you give the right answer, what a smart aleck you are. You think you know everything. You're smart. So you can't be given kudos or praise from having the right answer or the wrong answer, so most people end up in mediocrity. The system is designed for that. The teaching, the schooling is designed, the school system is generated by influence from organizations and companies that say, this is what type of workers we need 10, 20 years from now. Please produce a schooling system which will produce those. So we're not lifting up our children into their own soul's magnificence, their own creative fullness. And so that's all built on that. The whole infrastructure is designed for the ego to come up and come up and come up, and the soul to get squashed, flattened, and suppressed. The beauty is, in any moment, we can say, I don't want that. And as simple as that is, you step away from it. One step backward, the next step backward, the next step backward from that. And every time you step back from that, all of a sudden what seems so powerful that the ego and corruption can give becomes less meaningful. And ultimately only takes 3 steps and becomes meaningless, and it all falls in front of you, and you notice it as a house of cards with no substance, and then all of a sudden substance grows within you. You become the substance that becomes magnetic, not from corruption, but from your magnanimousness, from your sacredness, from your silent power of non-attachment to these crazy illusions.